What's up, guys? I'm Mark with Tub Talk Reviews, and today we're going to be scuba diving inside of a hot tub. Now, you guys might think this sounds crazy, and it is, but let me tell you why we're doing this. So I got this thing here. It's a little mini scuba tank a couple weeks ago. Got it for a job that I was doing, and I was like, what would it be like to go underwater, and scuba dive inside of the hot tub? And why would I think this? Whenever I'm in a hot tub, I think one of my biggest complaints, and it's not really a complaint, is I like going under the water. Call me weird. I like going under the water, being under the water. It's this like immersive experience where it's quiet, it's relaxing, like the warmth comes over my whole body. This idea, sounds crazy, but there's actually some theories and some facts that go behind it. And I'm interested to see, and my theory is that you can get actually a super relaxing experience by staying underneath the water for an extended amount of time. So by going underwater like this, it'll combine, in theory, 4 different relaxation techniques. So let me dive into what those are. So the first is hydrotherapy. And this is the reason why, you go to the beach, you get in a pool, you get in a hot tub to begin with. It gives your body that feeling of weightlessness. And ultimately, that's something that promotes relaxation. The second is heat therapy. Another reason why we get in a hot tub, or we take a warm shower, or we put a warm compress on our neck. It helps loosen our muscles. It opens our blood vessels, and ultimately it promotes relaxation and it promotes healing. So the third one is sensory deprivation, and this is when you eliminate or you mitigate the amount of sensory input that you're receiving from the outside world. So for example, we're going underwater here, so we're gonna be limiting the amount of noise we're gonna be hearing. We're gonna be limiting, the things that are going on around us, the things that we're seeing. I'm gonna have my eyes closed. So sensory deprivation is something that cuts off external stimuli. It helps reduce anxiety, and being able to reduce my senses in this way is gonna help with that. The fourth way that I'm theorizing that this is gonna help me relax is that it will kind of be meditative therapy. So one form of meditation is focusing on breathing. Here with this scuba tank, I'm gonna have to be paying attention to how I'm breathing, and I'm gonna have to be paying attention to, my goal is to make this last for as long as possible. So with this, I'm gonna use some of the same meditative techniques that you would do, when just meditating, outside of the water. For anyone who hasn't meditated, it's a good way to just calm your mind down. Like sensory deprivation, it kind of just reduces the amount of stimuli that you're receiving from the outside world. So interested to see, once I combine all 4 of these different relaxation therapies into one, how that's gonna help me and what that's gonna feel like. My theory is that it's gonna be just like a really cool, relaxing experience, probably like something I've never experienced before. So I'm interested to see what happens. Now, to do this, you could just use a regular snorkel. I chose to go this method, A, because I already had this, and B, I wanted to get the full submersion effect with a regular snorkel. You may or may not be able to do that. With this, I'll be able to. Now, with this, you do have to have a full scuba tank like this to fill it up. Like, this isn't an option for everyone. So in the description below, I'm actually going to include links to this, as well as other snorkel options that you might be able to use to get these similar effects. There are other ones that float on top and they have a little tube, so you can get the full submersion effect. But I think, even just having a traditional snorkel would actually get you most of the way to what I'm trying to achieve here. So yeah, if you're interested in any of the gear that I'm using in this video, including the inflatable hot tub, that will be down in the description below. I'll include some links. Now, I do want to point out that there are some safety concerns with doing this. A, being in a hot tub for an extended period of time can be dangerous if you're like in over 15 to 30 minutes. Additionally, going fully underwater has some of its own risks involved. You're getting your head heating up, which is part of the reason why I'm wanting to do this. There's not a lot of studies and there's not a lot out there on what doing this could do. So I do have my cameraman Brandon here. He's gonna be making sure that I don't drown and that I'm safe. If you do decide to do something like this, make sure that you have somebody watching you, because we don't really know what this is like and what could happen. So that's why we're here testing it. So I expect with this tank, I'm gonna get anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes worth of breathing time underwater. I think that will be enough time to kind of get the effects that I'm looking for. If it is not, we'll go ahead and refill this tank and just do it again and continue this until I feel like we've reached what I wanna reach. So before I go full scuba mode and go underwater, I'm actually gonna sit in the hot tub for just a couple of minutes just to warm myself up and get prepped for going fully underwater. So with that said, let's get into it. So this tank isn't all the way full, so I'm not gonna be able to maximize the amount of air that I'm able to get out of this, but I think this will do a pretty good job. Some cup holder. Whew. Oh, that's really hot. Oh, hot. That's so hot. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna just chill here for a couple minutes. I guess we'll see what happens, right? Working, so. Going under. So while you guys are watching me down under the water, don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a lot to us. It helps our channel out a ton. It keeps us growing, keeps us being able to make content like this. I'm talking about the different uses of inflatable hot tubs, and different things that you can do in these. So yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe. We appreciate it. Oh, dude. Holy crap, that might be the most relaxing thing I've ever done. Oh. All right, guys, that was quite the experience. My head feels light, like in a good way, not like a bad way. Truthfully, that felt safe. That felt really good. Seriously, one of, if not the most relaxing thing I've ever done. I think the only thing that can make it better is if it could be longer, you know? So just to kind of fill you guys in on what happened. So my first dive, I kind of forgot how to use the scuba tank. It's a little tricky, finicky. So I probably got like 2.5 minutes out of it. Came up, quickly refilled it, went back down, and I'd say on that second time I went under, I probably got 6 or 7 minutes out of it. So just, you know, kind of cleared my mind, allowed me to just focus on what was happening under the water, just my breathing, focus on my body, and just allowed me to relax. You know, before this, my neck was really tense. I played hockey last night. That's all but gone. Additionally, I had a little pain in my back. That's all but gone. Believe it or not, I woke up with a headache this morning. That was already starting to go away, but completely eliminated everything that I was feeling this morning. So that was pretty incredible. I wasn't necessarily expecting that. That was just kind of a next level experience, and I will be doing that again 100%. My only con on it is, you know, it's a chlorinated hot tub. As you can see, there's some stuff floating around, but chlorinated, the only con is I'd say my beard is a little bit, like it feels a little bit dry after doing that. But yeah, that's my only con on this. I would say my prediction was all that and more going under there. Like, you get down under the water, you're focusing on your breathing, you're focusing on just kind of closing your mind, and it was a really meditative and just great positive experience. I would highly recommend this. Who wants to try it out? Again, have someone watching you, because you know this isn't studied. So I think as long as you have somebody with you watching you, I think it's a perfectly fine thing to do. Ask your doctor is, you know, always a good footnote to that. Guys, thank you, take care, and have a good one.